前はもう死んでいる。
Hello, motherfucker.
Hi, welcome back. My hair looks retarded. So, I've been making videos for a while now. I thought I'd just share a little bit of my story and how I got around to start making YouTube videos in Singapore. Of all places. Who the hell would even think about doing something like this? Well, this guy right here. Alright, so I am a university dropout. I am a thug. I am a gangster. And I'm a very, very bad student. I enrolled into Nanyang Technological University about 5 years ago, and I was studying film there in the media school. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not that I have anything against studying. In fact, I think everyone should have basic education. And I'm really not against higher education or studying in a university. It's just that I hated every second of it. Like, really. Every time I got onto the shuttle bus at Pioneer MRT, I just felt like throwing up. Like, my body literally was rejecting school. It's like I had an allergic reaction to campus. Now, I know this may sound like I'm trying to be a cool kid, like, oh, look at me, I'm so edgy, fuck school, man. Let me just tell you why I felt this way. So, I was in NTU for about a year and a half, and really, I didn't learn anything new there, and I felt like I was completely wasting my time there. But I think the reason why I felt like I didn't learn anything new there was because I came from Ngee Ann Poly, and I studied film there as well. So when I went to NTU, it felt like everything that my professors were teaching was identical to what I learned in my poly. So and they were just repeating things that I already knew. So I guess that was my first mistake. I don't even know why I thought it was a good idea to take a degree in film. In filmmaking. Let's be real here. A film degree is useless. There is a difference between a degree and education. The thing about filmmaking is that you don't really need a certificate to advance in your career. It's not like becoming a lawyer or a doctor where a degree is actually beneficial for your career. That's my story, and that's why I decided to drop out. Because I didn't see the value in taking 4 years and spending so much money to get a degree in something that I can basically learn from YouTube. So after a year of doing the bare minimum in university, I decided to take a gap year. But instead of going on a 6-month road trip to, I don't know, fucking New Zealand, I just sat at home and contemplated suicide. So I took this time to really map out what I wanted to do in life and what my goals were, because I didn't want to go through the whole motion of studying just for the sake of it. And I eventually came to the realization that I wanted to make a decent amount of money.
Oh wow, shocker. Look at this guy, he wants to be rich.
Yeah, I know everyone wants to have money, but I wanted to do something that made me happy and earn money at the same time. So it didn't really matter that I wouldn't become like super rich or like fucking wealthy. I just wanted to do what I love every single day. So I went on this quest to help me realize this goal that I've set for myself. And just to let y'all know, I was dead broke at this time. Like, nope, I'm broke. I didn't have any money. I probably had like a few $100s in my bank account. And I'm not from a wealthy background. I come from a middle class family and I stay in a 4-room HDB apartment. And so, with $100 in my bank account, I decided to start my first venture, which was to open a clothing store online.
Oh, fuck.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Clothing store? Fashion.
I can't believe you've done this.
Hey, you little fucking basic bitch. Yes, I know. It's a really common thing Everybody wants to start a fashion store, everybody wants to have a clothing line. But hey, at least I tried, okay? I tried. And it was quite successful. Because my bedroom business was doing so well, I decided to extend my leave of absence another year. But then I got bored of my clothing store. Now, if you're like me and you have the attention span of a goldfish, you'll understand when I say that my mind started to wander and it needed some other thing to stimulate it. Yes, I was making some money selling clothes online, but I don't know, it just felt very transactional. It just felt empty, like it didn't fully resonated with me. I mean, hey, I love money, man. But I think at this point I started to value my happiness and fulfillment more than earning money. Yeah, so I closed down my store and pocketed the money that I made. So there I was, a boy in his early 20s with a couple $1,000s in his bank account, looking over the sea of opportunities that lie before him. Nah, just kidding, I was terrified as fuck. Because while most of my friends were in university studying their butts off, here I was just sitting in my room, pondering about life and playing
Fortnite.
Yes, during this time I was playing Fortnite. I was super addicted to it, whatever, so what? Fuck you, I loved it. In fact, I loved it so much that I decided to start a YouTube channel creating short films in Fortnite. Yeah. And for some reason, people really liked my work, and my channel kinda took off. And it felt really good to have so many people watching your creations. And yeah, at this point, I felt like maybe I finally found that sweet spot of doing what I love and earning money. So I extended my leave by another year. But after a few months of doing that, maybe I got bored again, or maybe it was something that was bothering me inside. Because naturally, if you are a content creator on YouTube, you will browse hours and hours of content online. It's just a natural part of the job. I mean, at one point I was just staying at home and watching YouTube all day. Like literally the whole day, I would just sit and binge watch YouTube. Actually, I'm still doing that right now. But I started comparing the content that I would watch to the content of our local creators in Singapore. And there was something inside me telling me to do something. Like, I don't really know how to put it, but it made me want to create content that I would want to watch in our local YouTube community. Yeah, I think another way to put it is that I saw so many amazing content being put out overseas. And I don't just mean US, I mean from Korea, Taiwan, even Brazil. There's so much amazing content out there, but for some reason it seems to be lacking here in Singapore. I don't know if it's a cultural thing or that creativity here is just maybe more suppressed in exchange for high economic output. Does that make sense? I don't know, man. But yeah, I guess that was how I felt. So something told me to start making content for Singapore. And yeah, I don't really know how else to put it without sounding like I'm tooting my own horn. So yeah, here I am just creating content that I would want to watch. And I hope you guys like it too. I mean, I'm still trying my best to find that balance between doing what I want to do and earn a decent amount of money. And this will forever be my lifelong quest. I think it just takes a little bit of courage to dare to try to find your own personal meaning. Okay, yeah, I know it's starting to sound a bit cringy, so I should probably stop. Now, the point of this video isn't to get students to drop out of university or drop out of school. I think one needs to really sit down and think about what they really want to achieve. I know a lot of people are like,
oh, I want to be my own boss, I want to work in my own free time.
But do you really? I think if you have a really clear vision of what you want to become, maybe you can consider skipping university and try building the thing that you have always wanted to create. Whether it's a new startup, a YouTube channel, a podcast, a blog, or whatever. I think it's worth to take a little break and do things that you're passionate about and see where it takes you. I mean, if you never try, you never know. And if not, you can always go back to studying. But that being said, some people also make great salary workers. If there's a dream job that you're aiming for, be it a doctor, a lawyer, or an engineer, or whatever it may be, if that's what you really want, then yeah, having a degree will be beneficial for you. But I think the most important thing is to have self-awareness and know why you are actually doing what you are doing, instead of just going through the whole motion of life. Maybe it's worth taking a few risks in the short term to attain long-term happiness. Yeah, that's my personal opinion. You don't have to live your life according to it. It's just my experience and what I think as a mid-20-year-old who has been creating content online. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I'm sorry if this video isn't as entertaining or it's boring, but yeah, I just wanted to share this story, and yeah, if it just helps one of y'all, that'll be great. Yeah, it's just my opinion. So, alright, peace!